Transit tip of the day, specifically for the EcoBoost. Everyone knows the EcoBoost love to leak coolant because, well, they generate a whole lot more heat than the naturally aspirated engines. And there's, technically 8 spots that they like to leak from, but 6 very commonly that are a very hard leak to find, and that's because they're on the turbos and on the engine block and the coolant lines that lead to the turbos and the engine block. They love to leak from there because the little O-rings inside the connectors just can't stand the heat. These are the little connectors that I speak of right here. They thread into the engine block or the turbo, and on the inside where this yellow piece is, right inside that bore there's an O-ring that just fails because it can't deal with the heat. Let me show you where they are. These right here on the side of the engine block, there's one on the other side as well. They absolutely love to leak. This one was leaking really bad. And then there's one right there on that side of the turbo. There's one there on that side of the turbo. Those are the ones that really commonly leak, but there are 2 more, seen there and there, that can leak too, but these don't commonly leak because these deal with a whole lot less heat. But you do have to get to them to replace all of the others. This is an absolute bear of a job to do, especially on a Transit. This is specifically why I don't really like the EcoBoost in the Transit. While it is a whole lot of fun to drive and it goes down the highway great, it has a lot of inherent problems because it's a little motor doing a big job in a big vehicle, and it builds up a lot of heat and a lot of components fail on it. And unfortunately, a lot of these components just aren't meant to be taken off more than once. This truck came in here for that coolant leak, and then we noticed there's a lot of metal in the transmission oil, so that's getting replaced. And then, there's a crack in the radiator, so that's getting replaced. The AC condenser's really been up, so that's getting replaced. Oh, the water pump was also leaking. Hey, the front cover was leaking too. As you can see, this job just snowballed into a very large job that you just don't have to deal with all that often on the 3.7 or the naturally aspirated 3.5. So I hope that helps today, and that's your Transit tip for the day.